Good doggone morning, y'all. What's going on, peeps? Peaceful people. It's a feel-good day today. Hopefully. Alright, I'm eating another bagel. Y'all, this is the last one, so I had to just go ahead and eat this for breakfast because I'm not throwing away my bagels. It's getting hard, too. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm brewing me some coffee right now, of course. You cannot have a bagel without no damn coffee. You know what I'm saying? Well, not in my world. Anywho, y'all, August is coming in already. August, girl. And Lionsgate is coming in. I urge you to learn about Lionsgate if you don't know. Y'all, I know a lot of we hoodooists and root workers, we feel as though the moon has nothing to do with your spiritual work. But I'm here to tell you, I had to get my creamer. It does. The moon has a lot to do, I think, for me, my walk, how I teach my folk, my collective. The moon, the Bible, and the elemental magic has a lot to do with the powers that you can push in this world. Let me break it down, because I know I said a lot, and it won't be nothing to a couple of people if y'all ain't catch it. If you don't use Biblemancy, it's totally fine, because some people don't. Some people just don't resonate with the Bible because of the things that is being taught, the things that has been taught, the things that's being said. Okay, cool. So what else are you doing? Are you doing moon phase work? Y'all, I grew up, raised up in Christianity. That's not what I want to talk about. When I started this, a very, very, very long time ago, I started with moon work. Moon cycles. I started with full moon work, new moon work, full moon work, new moon work. Then it started going to waning. I started doing rituals for the waning moon, the waxing moon. I started learning. I got, my first cards were moonology cards. My first couple of books was Moon Magic. That's one of them. And anything about the moon, that's what I was resonating with. If you were talking about the zodiac signs, probably wasn't resonating with that back in the day. I'm talking about years ago. But if you started talking about how the moon was a very powerful thing and this and that, I was probably on it. So why people, certain ones in hoodoo, do not think that the moon is a part of this walk? And it is. I be saying, we know where hoodoo came from, right? This done turned into a whole different video. We know where hoodoo came from, right? Right. Our ancestors, blah, 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 the same spiel. You didn't think that they used the moon to follow themselves to freedom? They were given instructions to use the moon and the stars to reach freedom. So why we don't include that in our work, it baffles me, because we should. That's what I did. Especially if you are a, I did not start with, I knew roots, but I didn't start there. I learned the roots whenever I was doing the ritual for whatever phase I was working on. But I never started off nowhere but with the moon. I did. Okay, so I learned that. And then, so you got Biblemancy. Of course I added that into it because that's where I came from, Christianity. I was rooted in religion, Bible Belt. I'm from that era. Then adding in the moon phases. And when one thing that caught me, and I knew this, but when whoever said it, sometimes when somebody else says it, it hits different, right? I remember watching a video, and she was talking about the moon. And she said, I don't want to eat yet, so I'm smack, girl. She said, how powerful is the moon? The moon is powerful enough to pull the tides. And it's also powerful enough to bring down your cycle as a woman. The moon is a feminine energy. And I was like, my damn minstrel back in the day came on every full or new moon when it changed. It used to change, and I'm like, damn, y'all ain't noticed that, baby. So the moon is very powerful. Doing your works during the moon cycle. So for me, if I'm doing a blessings work, a healing work, a glamour work, glamour work can be done at night. Let's see. Anything to do with pulling something in, prosperity, I'm gonna do that during the day. Time is a thing too. So I'm gonna do that during the day. If I'm doing any type of left-handed work or protection words or desire me work, domination, I'm most likely gonna do that at night. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's just from the moon is gonna pull something different. You got to also look at the phases of Ra as well, because sun magic is a thing too. You want your life to be sunny, do workings in the day. Okay? But all in all, y'all, if you're looking at root work or spirituality, it starts from a couple of different places. I teach from all different things. I'm gonna learn from everything. You might see me upload a video me eating. Baby, I'm very eclectic. I learn from everything. I'm gonna do that. But start somewhere. Nothing's wrong. It's where you start. And that's on period, right? So Biblemancy and moon work is very powerful. Very. Very. Not just roots, and you too. You have to be the intentional tool in order to pull and align with whatever you want. I'm tired of saying that. I say that all the time, don't I? Because it's not hidden. It's not hidden. You knowing where you are going is the end game. It's the end game. So if you are going there, you got to align with there, wherever there is. The end game. Do your root work, do your daily works, do your mindset work, blah, 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 light your candle work. And if you having a practitioner that is doing the work for you, y'all, once work is done, in order to align and us to know where you are, you have to let us know. You can't burn one candle and expect for a lifetime of changes to be taking place in one working. And then you sitting up there just waiting on it to fall in your lap. And then blame the practitioner for your mishaps. Yeah, that's big. Not with me. Not with me, because I'm going to throw that ball right back over there. No, bam, baby, did you align with that love that you're trying to call in? Yeah, I'm her. Anywho, I'm about to go upstairs. I got to record some videos, get myself together for 8/8 Lionsgate, and work out what I'm going to do for the month of August. Y'all, bookings in the shop. I'm quiet, but I'm still here. Conjure candles. I do have a booking. Your booking, Bumby, will be up today. All right? Y'all have an amazing day. Bye.